So, welcome to today's deep dive into the 2026 French Open. And looking through our stack of sports reporting and tournament data, I gotta say, we are seeing some massive structural changes to elite tennis right before our eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you look closely at the data,
Yeah.
we're watching a sport that's just caught in this turbulent vacuum between two very different eras.
Right. And our mission today for you, the listener, is to really unpack all of that. We're going to get into the emotional farewells, the shocking withdrawals, and the intense pressures that are shifting the tectonic plates of the sport.
Exactly. And I think we really have to start with the tournament's massive twist, right? Which is defending champion Carlos Alcaraz being forced to withdraw before the event even started because of a wrist injury.
Yes, which is just, I mean, imagine a highly anticipated blockbuster movie losing its lead actor literally right before opening night. That is the level of shock we were talking about.
Oh, for sure. It completely shifts the spotlight. The whole draw just opens up. And, who is stepping into that void?
The veteran, the absolute last man standing, 39-year-old Novak Djokovic.
Yeah, exactly. With Alcaraz gone, Djokovic is now chasing a record-shattering 25th major title. The tournament data shows his path is significantly clearer now.
It's almost surreal that he is still out there ruthlessly exploiting the draw while, the guys he actually came up with are practically taking their final bows.
Right, which perfectly sets the stage for the emotional exit of one of his greatest rivals.
Hmm.
I mean, we have to talk about 41-year-old Stan Wawrinka.
Oh, man. Court Simonne-Mathieu. That was heavy. It was his final Roland Garros appearance, and he had this grueling four-set loss to the Dutch qualifier Jesper de Jong.
Yeah, and talk about a staggering generational contrast. De Jong actually admitted he was a ball kid when Wawrinka was playing against his coach.
Wait, really? A ball kid? That is
I
wild.
know, it just highlights how long Wawrinka has been doing this.
But, I've always wondered why Wawrinka remains such a beloved giant killer. He played in the shadow of the Big Three for 2 decades, but fans revere him almost as an equal. Like, what was the mechanical reason his game threatened them so much?
Well, look back at his 2015 title run, specifically that brutal victory over Djokovic. Djokovic's entire defense, it relies on absorbing pace and returning deep.
Right, he's like a human wall.
Exactly. But Wawrinka's single-handed backhand generated so much heavy rotational topspin that the ball kicked up high above Djokovic's shoulders on the clay.
So he literally neutralized Djokovic's ability to defend by taking the ball completely out of his strike zone.
You got it. He dismantled the wall, and, he did it wearing those iconic red and white plaid pajama shorts.
Yes, the pajama shorts. And the reporting actually noted an incredible Easter egg detail for this farewell match. Wawrinka had a strip of that exact 2015 plaid fabric sewn into his current shirt.
Oh, wow, really? That is such a great touch.
Right, and the send-off was just as cinematic. Roland Garros played this video montage with messages from Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic, and they presented him with a glass trophy that actually showcased the physical layers of a clay court.
A perfect symbol for a guy who, built his career layer by layer. 2 decades of resilience.
Yeah, but thinking about Wawrinka's slow, steady build, it makes me look at the younger generation and just wince.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Right. Look at Emma Raducanu. She suffered a heartbreaking straight sets first-round exit to Solana Sierra amid illness and tears. It was just brutal to watch.
It really is. The modern landscape is fundamentally different. Raducanu carries the expectations of a massive global fan base, plus the intense scrutiny of brand deals and social media.
Yeah, these young athletes are desperately trying to fill the void left behind by legends like Wawrinka, but they are expected to be fully formed superstars the moment they hit the tour.
Exactly, and the cognitive dissonance is so tough on a surface like clay. Clay requires immense tactical maturity, grueling point construction, endless patience.
But the modern ecosystem demands instant viral results. You can't rush a clay court point the way social media demands a quick highlight.
Right. Needing extreme patience on the court, while facing immense urgency off it, it creates a crushing psychological friction that older players never had to navigate.
Which is such an important takeaway from today's deep dive. You look at the fame, the grit, and the emotional weight carried by both veterans and newcomers on the tour right now.
Yeah, it's a completely different kind of survival.
It really is.
Yep.
So we'll leave you with this final provocative thought to mull over as the tournament continues. As the sport's golden era officially closes its doors, will the intense, unforgiving glare of the modern spotlight forge diamonds out of this next generation? Or will the crushing weight of these impossible expectations burn them out before they can ever build a legacy of their own?